Hi, my name is Miss Cologne, and I am an eighth grade ELL MLL virtual content specialist. Today, we're going to be focusing on Unit 3, Day 6. And the title of this lesson is Introduction to US Imperialism. So, we're going to learn what imperialism is. And our focus question is how did US expansion affect different cultures? So, we definitely want to understand what expansion means as well. Our lesson objective for today is you are going to be introduced to the cultural and political motives behind the United States' growth as an imperialist nation at the turn of the 20th century. So we need to understand what imperialist means, okay? And by now we understand what culture means and political, of course, tends to mean that it deals with the government and politics, right? How things function with government and whatnot. Okay. So we do have for our introduction, we have this political cartoon. But before we get to this political cartoon, we need to unpack the terms that are going to be important for this lesson. And those terms are going to be one of them is expansion, right? This word expansion. And here you have in your home languages, you have Spanish and Russian. Um, and when you look at these images, what do you see? What do you think? Please use a sticky note. You can write it in English, what you think it means. You can write it in your home language, or you can provide us with a visual. What do you think expansion means? We see arrows, we see land. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, expansion means maybe getting bigger, going somewhere else, going to a new land. Okay, let's see if you are correct. So, to expand means to become larger, to get bigger, or to increase in size. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see this second word here foreign policy. Based on these images, what do you think foreign policy means? Use a sticky note. Okay, English, home language, or you can use another visual that might remind you of what's going on here. Okay, so we have the world, different countries, okay? Maybe an agreement or some sort of relationship. Okay, let's see if you're right. How a country deals with other countries. Okay, that's foreign policy. Yep. Okay. Next word is imperialism. Ah, this is a heavy hitter. So here we have land. What does it look like? What's happening here? Someone trying to take the world. Okay. Here we have land or territory. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What do you think imperialism means? Okay, trying to take land around the world. Okay, let's see. So imperialism is a policy of extending or increasing your rule or power over foreign countries. So it may be countries around the world. Okay, let's see. Very good. Now that we know these words, I want you to keep these guiding questions in mind, okay? What is manifest destiny? You already know what manifest destiny means, right? This was from the previous lesson. What is manifest destiny? What does that mean? Okay, so that that the Americans have the right to expand. And okay, and the way that we learned it is to expand westward, right? And how did manifest destiny affect people? We really learned about Native Americans previously, right? How did it affect them? What connections can we make? Right? Okay, so they lost land. It affected them positively or negatively? Okay, negatively, right? Okay. Okay, loss of culture. Wow, very good. Yep. And last but not least, if you were the United States president, why would you want to get more land? And we know that to get more land can mean expand, right? What are the benefits of getting more land? Ah, okay, so more power. Okay, very good. More power. Very good. Um, Maybe more money, more resources. Okay, okay, very good. We're on to something. So definitely you can become more powerful, right? Ah, okay. So, okay, that's very good. So taking all of this into consideration, whoops, taking all of this into consideration, we definitely want to look at this part here, introduction or model, where we're looking at this political cartoon, okay? In here you can see what's going on here, okay? So let's look closely at this graphic organizer. What do you see? What do you think? And what do you wonder? What questions do you have, okay? So first of all, what do you see? Okay, so you see a waiter, see someone sitting down. Anyone know who this is? Uncle Sam. Okay. Who do you think Uncle Sam represents? Who is he? Maybe the United States. Okay. Yeah, Uncle Sam tends to represent the United States. Very good. And let's take a look at the words. Well, I hardly know which to take first. And it says here, bill of fare. Hmm. Well, this is just another way of saying menu, right? Food menu. So what's on the menu? What do you guys see? Cuba steak, Puerto Rico pig, Philippine floating islands, and sandwich islands. How does Uncle Sam look? What is he doing? What is he doing? Ah, he wants to eat. Aha. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen next? What do you think is going to happen next? Oops. Okay. Maybe Uncle Sam is going to want to take these lands. Okay, right? Very good. And now here we have for the class discussion. We already said what Uncle Sam represents, right? We saw what is on the menu for him. And last but not least, what viewpoint does this cartoon represent in regard to US foreign policy? Well, first of all, what's the foreign policy in this political cartoon? How are they dealing with other countries? Or how do you think Uncle Sam or America is dealing with other countries? That's the question you want to ask yourself, right? And then for viewpoint, is it in favor? Does it support something? Is it not in favor or against something? Is it positive, negative? I want you guys to think about those questions. Thank you.